In an exclusive interaction, the CEO of the Saudi Tourism Authority highlighted India's growing importance as a key source market and shared insights on several other strategic developments.
Asia is the most important source market for us now. We usually start with the adjacent and immediate neighbors around you, and we have reached the highest level, in my view, that we could reach. We have healthy repeats. We have, the largest share of their outbound into Saudi. Now we have started growing into mid-haul countries, and when you go to mid-haul, you see the Asian Pacific is taking the lion's share of our attention. China, India, and many other countries in the Asian Pacific. So we were thinking, how can we address access to our guests and travelers and tourists from India by using technology, financial services industry, banks to identify travelers' profile in a way that eliminates the filter of financial solvency. So instead of asking our Indian travelers to go to the embassies and the consulate and do fingerprints and send us, a bank statement or confirmed return flight and all these requirements like many other countries ask, we can actually issue visa by applying with a credit card that we could recognize. So if it's a MasterCard or a Visa card, you can get a visa by Visa if you apply to us. And we could not have done that if we did not bring in the policymakers, like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the financial services, like Visa, and banks from India. So now these are examples of new convergence of sectors that never were together to address a visa and create greater access for our travelers from India. So not only they're very important for us, they're the closest to our hearts and distance now, and we have great connectivity. So we're trying to remove that barrier of visa and open the doors wide open, because our hearts are wide open for them. The world today is very curious on knowing what should we allow technology to replace and what we should preserve. Not to preserve in a form of protection of jobs as governments, but protection for the sake of the travelers too. I don't think you or I would like to go and watch performances or singers by humanoids or robots. We need to make sure that the last mile is humanized, and there is no one in the world today that's actually coming up with a framework to address what to digitize and what to humanize. And that's another thing that we're trying to do in form of sustainability while skilling for the future.